Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500, and welcome back to what, cross fingers, is hopefully the last video on Project Beige. Let's go. So we're back to Beige Girl again. Don't forget, the colours here, although they don't match, they're not as bad as they look through the camera. So when I'm looking at the bumper live and then looking at the camera, they do look really bad. They are bad, but they're not as bad as they look here. So I've got another wing. So there is a crease in this wing anyway, and this is the one I was going to get repaired and blown over. So I've bought a wing in colour from a car of the same age. I think it was even exactly the same year. So I'm hoping that it's going to match. So I'm not going to film me doing it because you've seen it a million times before. You've also seen me put this wing on this car. So I'm going to do it and then we'll come back and have a look at the match, and fingers crossed it does match. So I've put the wing on and it looks good. It looks much better. And then the wing, the bumper still looks really out. So I've got my can of paint again that I painted it with last time. I've gone over it with some 2000 grit or 1500 grit, can't remember now, wet and dry, dried it off and gone over it with the same paint that I did it before, and it's painting it a different colour. It's painting it the correct colour. I don't know what's going on because the paint that was on there before was so out, and this seems really close. It's only had one coat, so it's only over the top of what was already there, although of course, you know, I've rubbed it down a bit. But when you look, I mean, even looking at it through the camera now, even with just the one coat, you can see that it's much closer. It looks more closer, not through the camera, but it was enough out before to warrant me still having to take the car to body shop, and I don't want to do that. So I thought I'd give it a go, and at the moment, touch wood, I'm just letting that first coat dry for 10 minutes. It looks much better. If it carries on looking like it does there, it's a little bit patchy because I've only done the one coat, I can get away with it. So I really don't want to spend any more money on bloody body shops. Fed up going to body shops, and this car I've spent quite a lot of money on. I paid a lot of money for it. I need to get it done, sold. The only thing apart from this colour to do is because I had a new steering rack, the steering wheel's slightly off, so I need to get it need to get tracking done. So 40 quid for laser alignment and then we're done. Yeah, so hopefully another couple of coats and we should be there. So I've got this wing on, as you know, and I've had another go at the bumper. Now the bumper, it actually matches quite well. However, when you look at it close, you can see, even though I've blended it, you can see the line. You probably can't see it through the camera. So I'm going to try and improve it, but it's also quite patchy. I don't really know why. Whether I hadn't shaken the can properly or not, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 2000 grit wet and dry, and I'm going to very lightly sand it, dry it off. I'm going to warm it up with a heat gun, and then I'm going to give it some more paint. Obviously I've got to mask it all off again as well. So I'm going to try that, and I'm hoping to get this finished today so it can go up for sale. So when I'm down here close you can see it, but obviously it's got to be, as well as the paint, obviously it's got to have some lacquer on, and then it's got to be polished up and cut back. So I'm hoping with all that I can get it done. The wing matches perfectly now, so it's just a matter of trying to blend this bumper in. If I could get another bumper in colour, I'll just get it and change it, but I can't, so I've got to try and make the best of it. I'm not taking it to the paint shop. You know what happens when I go to the paint shop, it just takes too long. So I'm going to give this a little go and we'll come back once we've done it. So as you can see, after me painting that, it looks awful. The painting itself's okay, it's just entirely the wrong colour. So I've spoken to the body shop and they've told me to take the bumper off and take it down, because they know that this side of the bumper is fine. That's what we've got to match. So they're going to blend in as much as they can. Whether they have to repaint the whole bumper or not, I don't know. Probably not. So we're going to take this off, put a white one on it for the time being, just park it outside. It's all taxed, insured, MOT'd, so it's legal on the road. And then we'll just wait for them to do that. Hopefully they'll do it quite quickly this week. It's only painting, so they haven't got to do anything else apart from prepare it, of course. So I'm going to get that off now and then get it down the paint shop. So, as you can see, I've just temporarily put the bumper on, this white bumper. This is the bumper that came off of Project Dirt, actually. Yeah, it's in a bit of a state. Not all that. I'm sure it could be repaired, and I probably will repair it at some point. But it's handy to keep, to be able to put onto cars like this. So this is all still road legal. It's got I've put the number plate on, so it can go back out on the road until such time as this is painted. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the DRL out that side, take the grille out. I'll probably actually only take the fog light cover out, and then I'll get down the paint shop and sit back and wait, and hopefully it won't take too long. So here is Beige Girl ready for the new freshly painted bumper, which I will be getting back tomorrow. I had a call while I was working on Loopy Harold, who's sitting out there now, yesterday, to say that the bumper's done. £100. I don't know whether they've painted just that edge or whether they've repainted the entire thing, because I said to him that side of it is obviously okay, which matches the car, that side doesn't, so blend it, whatever you need to do. So hopefully it's gonna match. God help us if it's not, but I'm sure it will. They do a lovely job, so I'm sure it will match. So yeah, so come tomorrow, the reason I've moved Loopy Harold out the way and putting this one there for the night, so when I go and get the bumper tomorrow, I can just get it straight on. All being well, I will then I've got to drive it down a couple of miles down the road and get the steering, not the steering, get the tracking, the laser tracking done, which I pay £40 cash for that to be done. I think it's normally about sort of 65 quid, something like that, but they do me a good deal for cash. So I will get that done, get it back. Once that's done, weather permitting, I shall get it cleaned, hoovered, wheels, tyres blacked up, so on and so forth, and then at long last we'll be going up south. Bumper was off of Project Dirt, so I was going to get rid of it, but I thought I'd keep it. I mean, it needs a repair there. That's all cracked there. We've got stress fractures there. It's got a bit of a dodgy bit there. But apart from that, it's all right. So what I might do is practice my painting skills and my repairing skills on this bumper. I could take it to a body shop and get it done. You know, if I need a bumper in blue, say, I could say, can you repair it, paint it? It'll probably be cheaper than me from buying a new bumper. But I might just have a go. I don't know. It's got all the lights in it and everything. So I don't know. I might just keep it as it is for now, until such time that I need a white bumper. If I can't get one, I'll repair it. Otherwise, whatever car I get next that I can't get a bumper for, I'll take this one down to the paint shop and say paint it blue, pink, orange, green, whatever. But yeah, this is Beige Girl, as you know. So hopefully tomorrow, well not tomorrow, but hopefully this video, which will be part of tomorrow's video, will be the last video for Beige Girl, and then she'll be out for sale. It's been a emotional journey with this one. It's been an emotional journey with all of them really, but I like this one. I don't particularly like this colour myself. However, it's grown on me. The graphics, I took your advice with the graphics, left them on as you told me, and I didn't know that they were factory fitted graphics. So yeah, thought I'd leave them. It gives it a bit more of individual character as well, doesn't it? As you know, obviously I painted all the trims. That seems like a really long time ago that I did those. There are a couple of little marks on it. There's a tiny little ding there, which I may have a go at tomorrow and see if I can pull that out. That may well have been done by somebody while it's been parked out on the road, because I don't recall seeing that before. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone's driven into the bloody thing. I think there was one other mark on the door, a tiny dent on the, yeah, there's a dent on the door there, so I'm going to definitely be able to pull that one out, so I'll do that one tomorrow. Apart from that, there's not a mark on it. It's in really good condition. Obviously I put the other wing on that I bought, which I can't remember what it cost me now, but it cost me more than I really wanted to pay. But yeah, it's all good apart from that. There's no dodgy bits of seats or anything. All the seats are all okay. Door cards are all okay. It's all obviously been cleaned inside. Need to hoover out and just a general clean. And then, my friends, it's ready to go. Obviously, you know it's already been MOT'd, serviced, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, engine's sweet as a nut. It's nice to hear a Fiat 500 engine with no problems. Smooth running. Seems to be a thing of the past for me recently. Sounds nice. Anyway, that's Beige Girl. We'll be back tomorrow for hopefully the final few scenes of me putting the bumper on, cleaning it up, getting it ready. So until tomorrow. Morning again. So, Project Beige Girl, the final video, hopefully. I've just been to the body shop, picked up the bumper. All looks lovely. I haven't tried to see if it matches yet. I'm going to get it out the boot of the 500. We'll hold it up to the car briefly just to see what it matches like. Fingers crossed, and then we're going to get that on. Once we've got that on, I'm going to go down to a tyre place, a relatively local tyre place, and get the laser tracking alignment done on this, and then hopefully by the end of the day I can get it washed, photographed and up for sale. Okay, it's not fitted properly at the moment, but first impressions is it's quite good. That side is obviously fine. So what they've done is they've painted that side, blended it in with this side, and then they've lacquered the whole thing. So you can, if you knew what you're looking at it, again, I don't know what it looks like through the camera particularly. If you knew what you were looking at, you could probably just about see a very subtle difference as it goes from one side to the other. And this side is pretty good. It doesn't look good through the camera, but it is good. Trust me. I don't know why these plastic bumpers look different to the wing through this camera. I don't know, but that is almost identical. Very slightly grayer, very slightly, but honestly there ain't nothing in it. It's a shame that the camera makes it look completely different, because it really isn't. Don't know why it does that. One issue I've got, I think one of the brackets is broken. The end of the bracket's broken off, so the bumper on that edge is going in too far. So I'm just going to lower it down, drill it out, and put a new one on. Hopefully I've got one. I'm pretty sure I've got one. Yeah, I need to do that because I can't leave it like that. It looks horrible. So let's get that done now and we'll come back. So there you can see the one that was on it. I don't know where that got broken, that one. Whether I broke that when I took it off before, I don't know. Wasn't even aware it was broken. But as you can see, there's the new one. There's the new one and there's the old one. That's why that was going in too far, because the bracket there wasn't holding it in position. Right, let's get that put on. So this is what Beige Girl looked like when we first got her. As you can see, the wing completely caved in. It had some damage to the headlight lugs and the DRL lugs as well. The bumper was damaged and had to be repaired, and as you know, we've had all sorts of trouble with that, getting that colour to match, as well as the wing. So there's a close-up of what it looked like when we first got it. So the wheel was replaced, the steering rack, the subframe, and bottom arm, track rod ends, all of that lot down there was all replaced. And then this is what it looked like today, all finished. Bumper still doesn't look right in this picture, but it is. I can assure you the wheel trims have all been painted. So that is the end of Beige Girl. Beige Girl will be going up for sale now. If you're a casual subscriber, as I always say, please like, share and subscribe to the page. And we hope to see you on the next project. The next project, I haven't bought the next project yet. Of course, Loopy Harold is still ongoing. But until we get to the next Loopy Harold video, stay safe and we will see you soon.